Well, a pleasant good evening, Deron Williams and everyone else. This is Bedtime Stories with yours truly, your Dr. Al Greer. It's the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep. At least some people can't sleep after hearing this music. I don't know about you. Anyway, coming up in our last hour, we do a thing we call foreplay. Four songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. That's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories, as well as who did it best throughout the night. But we're going to skip all of that and leave it for the end and start off with the maestro, Barry White. Mm. Duran. Woo. What's going on, Duran? So how about those Oscars? Mm. Mm. You. Gynecologist. Mm. 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 This spaghetti is good. Ugh. Pot one down, Duran. Uh, woo. Woo. Duran, what's going on, man? How was your day? Mine was, I was okay. I'm not gonna say it was miserable. It was well, in a way, it was miserable because I had to sit in the auto insurance place for an hour. Well, to reinstate your policy, we need pictures of the cars. These cars. Oh, you mean the cars that are not here? Okay. So yeah, and we need the VIN number. We need the this. We need the that. I'm like, you mean to tell me I just can't pay it? Oh no, because it elapsed. See, it elapsed on this date here, and you gotta start over again. I'm like, uh-huh. So, and I can't complain. I got one, two, three, four cars for $500. So that's not so bad. But still, I had to sit in there for an hour while the other two people on my policy had to take pictures of their cars. Then the lady's going to ask, are these pictures from today? In other words, we had to prove that we were not in any accidents during the time that the car was insured or uninsured. And that's just it. We don't drive like wild people. So therefore, no, nobody's been in an accident. Excuse me. No, none of that crazy stuff. One person's at work. Well, actually, two people were at work. Go figure. The two people who were off, they didn't need to see their cars. That's my grown son and me. Like my car's right outside. You want to take pictures of it? Okay. Don't want to see his car now. Oh, we'll check that one out. Okay. Barry White and Baby Blues and You. You know, there was a time, it was a little feud going on between Barry White and James Brown. James thought that Barry should have more soul, right? And then Barry did a song called Midnight Groove, and that shut him down. So, excuse me, Mr. Godfather, you know, check this out. So that was it. He didn't care because Barry White was like at his peak, at least 300 pounds, and James, of course, 180 pounds soaking wet. Who do you think would win in a fight, right? James Brown or Barry White? All Barry got to do is just sit on James, and he's done. Here's two in a row from the great Al Green for the good times. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and this is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep. I promise. So sad.
Pick up a magazine and stuff it in your mouth. Listen, right there, it's always the same. Here, have a cigar. Take two. Not really, man. Is your wife really having a baby? And you're the No, see, it's not my wife. It's just a girl living with you. You're kidding. You sly old buzzard. Wait a minute, you got me wrong. Let me explain to you. Mr. Sanford, would you step over here? Now, you are the acting father for the Evans baby. I ain't acting for no kid. Let watch TV like all rest kids. Since the real father is missing, I have to give you a lesson in how to change the baby. Into what? Observe. Pick up the diaper. Stretch it. Pick the child up. Set her in the center.
For the good time.
Pull through. Turn this down. Now, pick up the tape and press. And pick up the tape on this side and press. Now, you try it. All right. Jump up on the tape.
That red fox, boy, I tell you. I know I keep talking about this, but Red Fox was never on TV until Sanford and Son. So he didn't know anything about where you stand, you know, running lines. He didn't know anything about that. He was a comedian from the streets and made party records. So now he had to stand in a certain spot, deliver his lines, you know, walk back and forth, whatever the scene called for. So he didn't know anything about that stuff. all of a sudden he was a pro with a hit show. A hit show. He went from party records to Vegas. You know, all of a sudden, Red Fox was an overnight sensation, literally, because most of his party records were recorded when? At night, at clubs. Yeah. He was a bad man. Excuse me. He was a bad man. And everybody that you saw on Sanford and Son, they all came up with him in the comedy clubs in Chicago and St. Louis, hosting shows and stuff. Yep. Um, the lady that played Esther, she used to dance with a snake. Yeah. That character was made for her. Wait a minute. One more time. That's better. Something's up there dancing around. This broken heart. Super go right now. We Pardon me if I look a little spacey, but I took this before I laid down. It's Jungle Juice Blue Raz THC gummies. Only a half, just a half of one. Jungle Juice, I approve this message. I endorse this product. I went right to sleep and am still high. So let me tell you, Duran, since it's just me and you, man, my son's girlfriend works for Burger King. And every now and then she'd come home with food. I was like, well, how about coming home with something that we all like to eat? Like chicken sandwiches, fish sandwiches. Oh, okay, okay. Finally, a chicken sandwich. You know, every night it'd be a Whopper Junior because they don't throw the food away. They have to take it home, you know, because at the end of the night, you know, there's no more sales of food. So they got to take it home. You know, they don't throw it away. They have to give it away, but they're not going to give it away to customers. With the exception of if the customer comes every night at about the same time, then yeah, they rack up with a sack up. I'm sorry, that's White Castle. So, yeah. Yep. So she brings she brings home the bacon. Ha 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 ha. But the bacon, of course, is on the Whopper Junior. Two in a row from the great Reverend Al Green. How do you mend a broken heart? You don't. There's an old saying that said, when you to get over someone, you have to get under someone. Is that the correct verbiage? I don't like it. I'm like, really? To get over somebody, you got to get under somebody. What about if she likes to get on top? But anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Tomorrow night, I won't be here once again because I will be with Jesse Jackson Jr. as he runs for congressman. So I will be doing the event live from Haven, which is at 43rd Street. I believe it's free to get in. I believe that. But I'll be the DJ, so hope to see you there. That is tomorrow night. Haven starts at, I believe, 6 o'clock. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with the first of two in a row from Switch. I call your name, baby. Where is my phone? Mm. Mm.
Why should President Trump come see your show?
Well, I hope he doesn't, because I won't perform if he does.
Mm.
All right, class, let's solve this addition problem together. Who can tell me what 45 plus 27 equals? Ow! Oh,
Mm.
You know, it seems so hard to find real love that's soft and warm. You know, there are no things in life that I can hold on to because I've been let down so many times. So
Love Over and Over Again from Switch featuring Bobby DeBarge. Man, he just, his voice was just so high. Good Lord. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Hal Greer. I was waiting for some more people to come into the chat room tonight on Facebook so we can dissect the Oscars. I, 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 I swear I thought I was watching a football game. I'm like, okay, the white folks scored again. Oh, okay. All right. Here's one for the black folks. And it seemed like the whole audience was rooting for Sinners. I think everybody in that room had seen Sinners and not Frankenstein and not all the rest of them. The one with Tiana Taylor, yes. But I was just so excited for the movie Sinners. They got 4 of, I think, 13 or 14 nominations. I guess they said, oh no, we're not going to give the ninja all the awards tonight. He should have won them. He should have won them. Best Picture, he should have won that. But shout out to Michael B. Jordan. They couldn't deny that. He played 2 different characters in that movie. So they couldn't deny that. It takes talent to act to yourself and not be able to see yourself. People ask me all the time, who is your favorite singer? I said, that's easy. Phyllis Hyman. Here's Betcha by Golly Wow from the album You Are My Starship, produced by Norman Connors on Bedtime Stories. It seems like Phyllis has the more popular version, too. Hmm. Hmm. I guess it's just you and me tonight, Duran. I appreciate you, though. Thank you. It's Ned Flanders. Hmm. I know one thing. I need a massage. I keep hearing my neck crack, and I'm just moving it. You know. Let's hear just a little bit of Phyllis. Okay, okay. Who did it best? That is Smokey and the Miracles and their version of Bet You by Golly Wow. Before that, Phyllis Hyman's version, produced by Norman Connors from the album You Are My Starship. That, of course, one of the greatest love songs of all time, written by Tom Bell and Linda Creed. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Green. Like I said earlier, I was watching the Oscars last night, and it was like being at a football game. It's like, okay, they win, okay, we win. They win, we win. How many Oscars did Sinners win? They won for Best Original Screenplay, Best Original Score, meaning the music, Best Cinematography, and Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan. How many should they have won? All of them. Okay, I said it. I said it and I mean it. And I haven't even seen the movie yet. But I bet it's good. I bet it's good. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer with Black Streets. Teddy Riley and Blackstreet. And can we go deep, 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 deep? It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Alan Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a Rayneel Media Station, as well as WBOE and MyJamRadio.com. Get it where you get all of your downloads. The Mailman. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time, like this one from the Isley Brothers, Choosy Lover. Just not all over the place, kind of lover. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. Ah, oh boy. Uncle Lee. You must have called me on Messenger. Oh, hold on there. Hold on there, partner. Instagram, Telegram. Let me be your Telegram. My phone automatically locked itself. I'm like, okay. Okay. No, nothing much, Mr. Michaels. How are you, sir? I know, right? I'm like, I was like, because I couldn't find the phone first. Because it's dark in the studio. I got it. Yeah, it's dark in here and everything. I'm like, okay, where's the phone? That's a surefire way of finding out that you're getting old. I can't find my glasses without my glasses on. I walk into a room and I forgot why I came into that room. Um, forgot where forgot where I parked the car. Like, dang, is this what getting old is all about? I'm like, I don't want no parts of it. You know, and people, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm good. Yeah, I can't complain. How about you? That's good. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I'll call you back because I think I'm doing a radio show. Course, you be the judge. But anyway. No, that's not a radio show, Al. Oh, okay, thanks. It's something similar thereof. Yeah. The website is wosdradio.com. Yeah, old school Dusty's radio.com. That way you can hear me and the music. Okay, appreciate it. Oh, okay. All right, sir. Talk to you. You too. So I hate to tell you guys this. For years, we've been fooled by the Isley Brothers. You're like, how so, Al? Into thinking that they all wrote those songs together. No. They would give ideas. Most of the songs were written by Ernie or Chris or both, with a little instrumentation thrown in from Marvin. And, once they finished the music tracks, then Ron and the rest of the guys would come in every now and then. It was towards the end, it was just Ron and Chris doing backgrounds. Yeah. All in My Lover's Eyes from the Isley Brothers, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Alger. You know this is live radio because I just messed up. Malcolm Rockhold, thank you for being on my live. I appreciate you. And also to Lee Michaels. People don't believe that I know Lee Michaels. Uh, Lee Michaels doesn't believe he knows Lee Michaels. But anyway, for those of you who don't know who he is, um, he's responsible, one of the people responsible for the success of WGCI from back in the day. He worked for both GCI and for BMX. He was doing so well at the other radio station, they hired him away from that station so that he could, yeah, kick the other station's butt. He's the only brother that I know that's ever kicked himself or beat himself in the ratings. The great, famous Lee Michaels. It is your not so famous Al Greer with Whitney Houston and her version of Living for the Love of You, originally done by those Isley brothers we just heard, here on Bedtime Stories. Mm. Oh boy. What's going on, Malcolm? Did you see the Oscars last night? Or was that just a white people thing? or was everybody watching the Oscars because they wanted to see if Sinners was going to win and sweep the Oscars? I saw it. I was quite impressed with the number of awards that Sinners got, and the other one with the long title that old girl was in. She was just overjoyed last night. You know, the movie that she was nominated in, they won. You know, Tiana Taylor. Yep, I'm happy for her. She's doing well. You know, and it's funny because she code switches when you see her in the movies. You know, whether she's playing that character or not. You know, she's totally different than when you see her when she's interviewing on Sherry or Jennifer Hudson's show. Yeah, totally different. You know, when she's being interviewed, she's that homegirl type. You know, like yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But when she gets into a role, it's none of that. You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, unless it's written. You know, we first saw her in the movie, uh, one of the Medea movies, and Tyler Perry gave her like carte blanche to be crazy. So she did it, you know. And by with that Byron, it's like, and she broke out of that character. You know, people, some actors, they get stuck in that particular character, and they want to see them play that character all the time. You know, Byron, you know, gum popping, you know. I mean, she did that one well, that role. So yeah, Byron. It's like let's see what else she can do. So she was in another Tyler Perry movie with Taraji, and she was deep. You know, one none of that comedic stuff. You know, she proved to Tyler that she could act. She could act, not just the physical comedy, but the acting. You know, I'm like, wow, she's got some range. What's going on, brother Malcolm? Ooh, that AI is a mother for you. And just think, it all started with Hanna Barbera and Warner Brothers. Just think how animation started. Hope you didn't see that. Wait a minute. Yeah, maybe you did. I don't know. All right, that's better. Wait a minute. Now it's running. I should have left it alone when I had a chance. Now it's Attack of the Snots. Mm. Mm-mm. Name an old brand of beer that no one seems to drink anymore. Brother Malcolm, I'll let you go first. Isley Brothers. Hey, real professional, right? Yeah. Let's try this again. Isley Brothers. Okay, where's my other mic? Uh, this is so embarrassing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Isley Brothers, for the love of you. Let me just hold it. Okay. Faulty equipment in the studio. And this normally doesn't happen. It's just happening because Lee Michaels is listening to me tonight. Anyway, for the love of you, the Isley Brothers. And before that, same song, different artist from Whitney Houston. It's Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Back in the day, We were allowed to play music like this because they sounded just like brothers. They were singing falsettos like Blue Magic and, others, Delphonics. So I guess they kind of fit in. Here are the Bee Gees from the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. How deep is your love? Sade says deep enough to swim in, huh?
In the morning sun, I feel you touch me.
Mm. Hmm.
Those are some fine-looking cantaloupes. Mind if I test the firmness?
Now, Jack, they're already perfectly ripe.
Those are some...
you notice these things in Sinners? Smoke is unable to roll his own cigarettes, which is why he smokes a pipe when not with his brother. When Remick jumps in front of the Hogwood home, the skies are clear, but when the Choctaw arrive, 3 vultures are circling. The twins' clothing reflects their gangs in Chicago. Stack is wearing a fedora and a pinstripe suit, referencing the Italians, while Smoke wears a scally cap and a tweed suit, referencing the Irish. While talking to Sammy, Smoke says,
I know plenty of musicians I ain't never met a happy one.
Foreshadowing Sammy becoming a legendary musician that never felt truly free or happy. After Remick gets to the Hogwood home, he says,
Enter my wife.
he's wearing a wedding ring, implying that he was telling the truth. When Stack and Marie sit down to meet old Sammy at the bar, their reflections can't be seen in the mirror. After Sammy talks about that day, Stack says,
Last time I see my brother.
and since they were identical twins, he could have seen his brother in his reflection, but since he became a vampire, he'll never see himself or his brother again. When Sammy smashes his guitar over Remick's head, he's smoking, and it visibly hurts him more, suggesting there was real silver in it. Did you notice these things in
See, back then, it was okay to play Bee Gees alongside Hall and Oates, alongside, other black artists. You could do that. Still had the same soul because they were pretty much imitating us, right? Too Much Heaven from the Bee Gees, right here on Bedtime Stories with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. This, of course, who did it best? I don't know if this is the original or the remake, but this is Ronnie Dyson and Love Won't Let Me Wait here on Bedtime Stories. It was a one-hit wonder. Major Harris and Love won't let me use this mic. Right here on Bedtime Stories, 1975. Now you got to think. Back in 1975, we couldn't play songs like that on the radio, so we had to play the 45 version, which didn't have the chick moaning at the end. They thought that was too sexual. If they only knew then what they know now. They're like, oh, that's tame compared to some of the music we got today. I wouldn't play that music for a newborn. I swear I wouldn't. Oh, oops. Running to you. Running to you. Brother Luther, when you call on me, I'll be there. If not AI, I'll send my AI. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al. I finally broke down and switched mics, so hopefully this will last throughout the show. Anyway, coming up in, actually, after this song, it'll be time for foreplay. Okay. Gotta go through something. Betty Wright. No pain, no gain. It is almost time for foreplay right after this on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station, WBOE, which belongs to the professor, Reggie Miles. Also, if that weren't enough, what is it? My Jam Radio. No W needed. Just go to My Jam Radio. And you can hear bedtime stories Monday through Thursday from 9 until midnight. Now this mic is doing the same thing. It's mirroring the other one. Okay, maybe it's the cord. I don't know. Originally, this group was known as Santa Monica, and they hail from Atlanta, Georgia. They're known for their funk, their R&B, and their post-disco boogie. Really? Post-disco boogie? What the hell is post-disco boogie? I'll write that off of... That's what I get for reading Wikipedia, right? Anyway, they're known for songs like Take Your Time, Do It Right, Just Be Good to Me, Tell Me If You Still Care, Only When You Sleep, Sands of Time. Anyway, you know where I'm going with this. Tonight we feature in foreplay the SOS Band. This is Even When You Sleep on Bedtime Stories. Mm.
Show. Congratulations. How many did you win? I didn't win any. I gave one. I gave two out, so I'm down a couple actually. Cool. Yeah. You wrote for the Oscars with what, Billy? I wrote for the one of my first real writing jobs before the Man Show. Right around that time, I got a call. I had been writing to Billy Crystal saying, "If you ever host again, please have me." So I get the call, and I'm out there, and you know how it is. You're backstage. In case like something happens and you want to like give the host an idea. Well, I'm sitting there with the writers, and Arnold Schwarzenegger comes backstage, and he's going over his lines. He's about to introduce best foreign language film, which for him is English. And I can tell he's nervous, and he's looking at his stuff, and I noticed that the cuff of his, he had these beautiful cowboy boots, alligator boots, and his one cuff was tucked in and one was out. And I'm like, oh no, do I say something to him? You know, he's going to walk out in front of a billion people. So finally I got the courage, and I didn't want to screw up his name. So I said, Mr. Terminator, you might want to check your cuff. And he looked at it, he shook his head, and he immediately blamed his wife. He was like, Maria. I don't know if that's why they separated. Yeah, I did hear that was why, yeah. It was fun. So, I think it was almost 30 years ago. Yeah. You gave me a VHS tape, and it was a show you did in a little theater, a one-man show, very beautiful one-man show about your parents, about your grandfather who played a big role in raising you, called Take a Banana for a Ride.
And and that's and all right. Oh, wise guy. And that's how they normally end their show. I know that's annoying, isn't it? That's how they normally end their show, with that song. That's like their signature song. And they all go to the middle of the stage, and they're holding hands, and they're, kumbaya and everything else. It's like, oh, isn't that nice? And everybody's throwing their lighters up, throwing up gang signs, lighting up, whatever. Wrapping up Foreplay, the SOS Band, formerly known as Santa Monica, here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and Rochelle Farrell.
she comes out and hits her mark, and we howl together. It's very cathartic.
Did she do it every single time?
She did every single show. The only one she missed was the very first preview. She got diarrhea.
Even better.
We both kind of had it, and we had stage fright. But and then she hit her mark, and she had the same trainer as from the old Broadway show, Annie. And her trainer Bill taught Nipsey to come out, jump on the couch, and howl with me. And then in the end, I would go, "Hey, look, it's just like the musical Annie, where the dog comes out at the end, except I play the bald guy and the orphan."
Part of the show that's fun, that's different in each show, is you talk to people in the crowd.
Yeah.
And you do this at a lot of your shows.
Yeah.
And it's the best. It's fantastic. And I think that for those who don't know your work,
Yeah.
You say very honest things to people.
Yeah.
And they expect it from you.
Yeah.
And so if somebody comes in and they have some physical
Look at
characteristics.
you, dressed like a talk show host accountant.
Right. Or like Guillermo, would you have anything to say about him?
Guillermo, I don't think the Ozempic's working.
I agree with you.
You guys look great. Look at me. I look like Jeff Bezos if he invented mozzarella sticks. How's my hair? Is my hair okay? No, what I do is I open up in the show. I'm very vulnerable, and that allows the audience to also be vulnerable. So at a certain point, I pick up like a bag of bananas. My grandfather used to say, "Take a banana for the ride." It's his way of saying, be ready for anything. And I walk around the audience, and I ask people what's happening in their lives, and they open up to me, and we share. It's like a group therapy. It's cathartic, and then I give them a banana.
Well, and
some people use it as a dildo. Some people eat it. It's like
you do anything you want with it. There's no rules. Yeah. Well, let's take a look at it.
Oh, here's me walking around the Broadway. I love it. I love it.
What you do, man, you are an inspiration. And it's physical, but I don't want to be insensitive. What if you want to say you to somebody? How do you do it? This guy's a legend. Oh my God. How good that? That's a great life lesson, my friend.
Yeah, this is my wonderful wife.
Wonderful life. Give it up. This poor woman never been bigger.
Roasting. Jimmy, roasting is healing. Roasting is healing. Roasting is life.
What do you mean? Did his hands come back?
Don't clap for that. That's insensitive. You know what? This guy was such a good sport.
He was.
And I had people from all walks of life get up and tell me what's happening.
I love that because people go through life with this fear, and then if you're in a situation like he is, nobody speaks to you on me. Everybody avoids this kind of stuff.
My best pal growing up, he's still my best pal, is disabled. And the only time he'd be offended is if I left him out of the roasting. Everybody wants to be treated normal.
There you go. And everybody on the way out of the show, everybody on the way out in the audience gets offended. So do you pay for all
When you get older,
we spent,
you gotta take care of yourself. Don't let nobody tell you.
Maybe now they're a little more embarrassed. But, it's potassium. It gives people and if you ever get sad, you can turn a banana sideways. It'll remind you to smile. And look, Jimmy, I made a banana tattoo in honor of my grandfather. It has my mom's writing on it from the letter I found. It says, "I love you."
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice.
Now I always have a banana for the ride. And by the way, of all the people that came for your family, there must have been 20 people from your family that came to my show. So I'm thinking my next show will be about your family.
Great. Jeff Ross, everybody. Take a look at on Netflix starting on March 24th. We'll be right back.
Why is Tom Brady coming to GMA tomorrow morning?
Home to daddy. How dare you?
Then Wednesday, the Super Bowl,
George Duke, No Rhyme, No Reason. Right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. To see, I shouldn't have touched it, right? Mm-mm. Con, con, congratulations to Michael B. Jordan for winning for Best Actor for the movie Sinners. Now all I have to do is go out and watch the movie, right? It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. The show designed, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep. That's what I get for changing the mics, right? Now I got to change the settings for this mic. Oh, never mind. Can't win for losing, right? Here's Peaches and Herb and Reunited on Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm. One of the last albums that featured Mr. Maurice White, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Pure Gold, here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Just about out of here. I'll be out of your hair in a minute. Okay. All right. Cool. But I just wanted to once again tell the crew of sinners how proud I was of them. They don't know me, so it doesn't matter, right? But I just want to say they're all winners. They should have won all 14 or 16, however many awards they were nominated for. They should have won them all. And once again, I didn't even see the movie, so I don't know. I could be wrong about this movie, but it's just that the fact that there were brothers and sisters on this movie, and they cut up on the Oscars last night. Buddy Guy was there. Bobby Rush was on the stage. Kingfish, love that big boy. Kingfish. They brought blues to the forefront, to the nation. And blues ain't going nowhere. That is our legacy, blues music. Here's the first from the Whispers.
de mi sabrosa enfermera. Toma esto. No me atraparás.
¡Corre, miserera! ¡Gisela!
The Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, and Take a Look. That's going to do it for me, Al Greer. Thank you so much for staying up with me and for putting up with my microphones. Very many microphones. Anyway, okay, let's try that one. No. Oh, okay, wait a minute. What do we got here? I just want to close the show, that's all. Let's go with level. Yeah, that always works. Thank you so much to all that watch me on Facebook. And condolences go out to Brother Fahim Manure, also known as Arkansas Red, and to Kiki Shepherds, for those of you who used to watch Showtime at the Apollo. Rest in peace. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, Monique. And good night, everyone else. End. See you tomorrow, Duran. Well, I won't be here tomorrow because I'm doing Jesse Jackson's party, so I won't be here. But I'll be here in spirit.